I'm so excited. You see, when you go through the list of so many Christmas songs that we used to sing back in the days. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The tidings to you and your friend. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. No hell, no hell, no hell, no hell. You know, and we sing all those songs, so beautiful times that we spend during Christmas. And I know that you and your family, you're enjoying the blessing of Christmas. Christ is born in Bethlehem today, and we celebrate the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ. And for me and for you, it's a good time to celebrate and to rejoice. You know,
and talking about celebration and issues, stories making the headlines. The APC, Nigerians, and I'm excited about this news. I'm excited to share this news. This great news with Nigerians. The All Progressive Congress has assured Nigerians that this is your last Christmas in bondage. Yes. They said this will be their last Christmas under the bondage of insecurity, corruption, unemployment, widespread hopelessness, and poor leadership. They're taking over come February 14th. That's the best Christmas gift, best Valentine's Day present. Okay. They're taking over. Holy Spirit of our Lord Jesus Christ, I ask for forgiveness from heaven for the leadership of the APC and some of the statements that they have been making. Are they lies? Have you been in bondage? What is the unemployment level? Have you been in bondage? Forget bondage. Don't spoil my Christmas. I've been in a celebration before this time. I'm taking the gloves off. Seriously. I gave you amnesty the other day. In the spirit of Christmas, I wanted to be easy with you. But you've come back to defend. No, but I'm terrified by, I mean, what is that? How do you defend unemployment? No, what are they trying to tell Nigerians? I have never been in bondage. Is corruption not widespread? Let's talk about the other things. Aren't we under the bondage of corruption, unemployment? Mega, let me ask you a question. Are you a corrupt Nigerian? I am not, but there are lots of corrupt Nigerians, especially in the corridors of power. And that's where the Nigerian economy is bleeding. You see, there are lots of leakages they need to block from corruption. This statement is actually addressing, and it's extremely sad that APC comes up to make a statement like that, that Nigerians are in bondage. What bondage? We need a change. We need a change from all of this. Anyway, and also headlines making the news. I mean, Professor Wole Soyinka, 1986 Nobel laureate for literature, has come out to reply. Former President Obasanjo, he says, you've made a career out of lying. I mean, this, my watch, this Obasanjo's book seems to be stirring the hornet's nest. And it's causing a lot of ripples, and he threw a lot of shots at people, and they're replying. They have every right to reply. Nigerians, I really need to say this. We have Professor Wole Soyinka, we have the likes of former President Olusegun Obasanjo. I am aware that, you know, the Nobel, the Nobel laureate is, you know, over 80 now. He celebrated his 80th birthday. He has joined the class of the octogenarians in Nigeria. And I think that position should be an adversary position. By now, I expect Professor Wole Soyinka, here's a man that I respect so much. I expect him to put a couple of things in place. He should, but you don't write things. Agitation and condemning people and passing derogatory comments to What derogatory comments? Seriously. You know what Obasanjo wrote in the book about him? Have you read the book? He took out excerpts from the book. He said, I'm sure Wole Soyinka has if I write this sort of thing about you, would you take it lightly? Won't you sue me for libel? He said Professor Wole Soyinka he has a bloated ego. He always thinks he's right. He's not an expert. Is that not correct? Is that not correct? That he shouldn't comment on any other thing on political affairs. That he could be a good wine connoisseur or a good hunter of guinea fowl. Yes. But he should not talk on political issues. I agree with Olusegun Obasanjo completely. How do you say that sort of thing? Do you know, let me tell you something. What exactly has Professor Wole Soyinka, what exactly has he been able to inject? Hold on, Menga. What has he injected? You've been a Nigerian and you've been around for some time. You've been a Nigerian. Global ambassador. Hold on, Menga. You've been
been around, and you and I know exactly the activities and the antecedent of Professor Wole Soyinka.
He gives very sound advice.
What positivity has he injected?
He gives very sound advice.
Excuse me.
He's a role model to millions of Nigerian youths.
How many times did he speak?
Me.
How many times did he speak with Olusegun Obasanjo when he was in government?
He's a role model.
During the military era, he was condemning every activity. No positivity has come from him. He's a critic.
Wole Soyinka from this.
He's a negative critic.
He's not the only one that's come out to say.
He is a negative critic.
He's not the only one that has come out to say President Obasanjo lied in his book. There was General Alabi Isiama.
I'm saying that Professor Wole Soyinka is an octogenarian and he should know better. That man is over 80 years. So, by now, he should be looking forward to a stable Nigeria.
Should know better too than to make false accusations.
He's older than Obasanjo, for your information.
I mean, age doesn't factor here.
It factors. It factors. How would you tell me that age is not a factor? Age is very, very important.
The more reason why he should respect his age and position.
He should know better.
Stop lying.
He should know better. Everything Obasanjo has said about Wole Soyinka has been true. Everything he has said about Wole Soyinka has been true. Let me tell you something. I love positive criticism. I enjoy it when people criticize me positively. But most of the time, all we get from Professor Wole Soyinka are negativity. He pulls down, he roots out, he casts out. What has he been able to establish?
Obasanjo say Professor Soyinka shouldn't talk on national issues. Do you know what it is to be a Nobel laureate?
What does he know about Nigeria? What does he know about Nigeria?
He's an emeritus professor.
He's a literature
What does he know about Nigeria?
Laureate.
When there's any breaking news involving Nigeria, the world press, they always interview him. He's an authority.
The involvement of Nigerians about
matters.
the Chibok girls,
CNN, Al Jazeera, France 24,
Benga, you're not balanced.
All the biggest.
Let me tell you something.
All the biggest media houses in the world
that
come to him. He's almost like an oracle in Nigeria.
The former Minister of Education,
has no right to talk about things in Nigeria.
Has contributed more positively than Wole Soyinka
It is not a competition.
On the release of the Chibok girls. What has he said to us? What has he said to Nigerians?
He has a right to speak his mind.
What has he said to Nigerians?
He's a law-abiding citizen, just the way you have a right to speak your mind.
Anyway, that's not the issue. Benga is trying to get the celebration, attributes and mood out of me. But I'm not ready to lose that. Let's talk about, what is the surprise, the new surprise for Nigerians come 2015. We thought it was just going to be the emergence of a new president or the continuity of the whole president. But now, a few days ago...
But now, of course, it's the PDP. What do we expect? Yeah. The only policies we get would bring out hardship and difficulty in the lives of ordinary Nigerians. How do you do this? No. I mean, at our level, this is 2015, then you're increasing tariffs.
Yes. New tariff, should it be based on stable electricity or the new tariff itself? The government came up with a new tariff, with the cooperation and insightful, contribution and deliberation done by the National Electric Regulatory Commission, to coming up to saying, let us prepare the mind of Nigerians. Let us prepare the mind of Nigerians.
Pay first, light,
We're not saying pay first. We're not saying pay first.
That's what
the tariff does not say pay first. The tariff is just simply saying you will pay more. And he already
you will pay more for what you don't get. I mean, where is it done around the world? Let's take calls from ordinary Nigerians and ask them. Today is Christmas Day. Yeah. If you have electricity at home, please let us know. It's not done anywhere.
You want me to call my wife to confirm this?
I'm sure you slept with the generator yesterday.
I never did. I slept with the electricity.
I mean, why are the masses always on the receiving end, for Christ's sake? Why are they always on the receiving end? Do you know how much people spend on diesel? Do you know it factors into almost everything? Why do you think prices of things are expensive? Because companies run on diesel. I mean, that's why companies can increase salaries and all of that. Okay. So the government needs to fix electricity. Look, the PDP government has spent over $20 billion on electricity since 1999, and we're still hovering around 4,000 megawatts. It's a disgrace. South Africa, with a population of 25 million, is generating 40,000 megawatts. We are the the so-called giant of Africa. I think there should be a law to stop every Nigerian from saying we're the giant of Africa.
Now,
maybe giant in corruption and nepotism and all sorts of things. We need to get things right. Okay, I'll listen to you in the spirit of Christmas.
Now, see, I need Nigerians, you know, to understand some things. That the problem in Nigeria didn't start during the Jonathan. I kept quiet when you were making your point.
There you go
I kept quiet, Baker, when you were making your point.
Dapo, you keep recycling this. It didn't start.
No.
It didn't start. So should we continue like this?
Can I just talk?
Would you continue to buy diesel every day?
I listen to you.
Do you know how many percentage of your income you spend
I listen to you, Baker. Please listen to me.
Okay, you said it all.
Okay, no,
it didn't start.
No, it did not start. Now, this problem did not start during the Jonathan regime. Jonathan inherited a lot of problem in Nigeria, and all he has been trying to do ever since he came into power is to stabilize this country. Hold on, I'm going to give you points. Is to stabilize this country.
Talk about the electricity situation.
That's what I want to talk about.
Has it improved?
Hold on. Before the end of the year, we have just about 6 days before the end of the year, and the government's target, Birth Energy, promised that we would have at least 5,000 megawatts of electricity generation.
And they failed at that. There's no way they can meet up with that target.
Can you listen to me, Bega?
You've said it. I've listened to you.
No,
because you're going to go on and launder the image of this and paint very beautiful pictures, which is denying the reality on ground.
I disagree with you. Let me tell you something. This is one of the problems.
Do you know this amounts to daylight robbery? Let's talk about estimated billing. Let's talk about